The creating more than you can consume rule will not only help you create more than you can consume, but it'll help you be monetized. It will help you grow as a creator and create an amazing following that will follow you onto other platforms. Take it from me, I've used this rule consistently and my channel is growing expeditiously. What's up everyone, it's your girl Treasurelove and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be talking about how to create more than you consume. With TikTok leaving, coming back, and all the shenanigans, we spent 14 hours not scrolling, wasting our lives on TikTok, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. But now that TikTok is back and everybody's back to scrolling, I have to remind a lot of my creators that the more you scroll, the more you consume. The more you consume, the less you create. The less you create, the less money you're getting. I'm confused. The formula is very clear as day. Before we get further into today's video, make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. I will begin dropping tips starting February 1st on all platforms. I will be having more engaging content on my social medias. Make sure you guys follow me to keep up, and that's where I engage with you guys, ask you guys what you guys want to see, and when you guys respond, I deliver. When I started this series just January, when I have been posting every single day of January, first of all, kudos to me, more than halfway there, almost done with January, and I've posted every single day. Unbelievable. Now, with that being said, that means that I had to follow a plan, and I'm at the point where this plan is proven to work, and I'm going to show you guys that plan. The rule is called the 30-50-10-10 rule, and that is basically 30% of your time you're planning, 50% of that time you're creating, 10% of the time you're promoting, and another 10% of the time you're consuming, which means consuming other content. Now let's get into the breakdown. 30% of your time is planning. That means literally planning out your video ideas. That involves location, the aesthetic of the video, if you need B-roll angles, if you need other people involved, if you need to list out the things you may be talking about in your videos, what you're going to wear, what you're going to do. If you do like hair content, making sure you have all the hair and your products at the time of you filming. All those things, that's all called planning. Planning your videos out is very important. And it's not just videos when it comes to planning, and that's why this percentage is so large. This goes into planning your promotions and planning your engagement styles and planning how you're going to cross brand on other social medias and things of that nature. So planning is very broad. It's not just about the video idea itself, it's about your thumbnail tactics. Now you can use Canva. Canva is one of the best thumbnail editing platforms out there. And then you also have to worry about your title, making sure your title catches people's attention. Now that is super important. You don't want to clickbait, but you want to make sure you grab people's attention. That's all a part of planning. That's why planning is 30% of your time. I would recommend planning, whether it's in your notes or in a notebook, a physical notebook. Everyone loves a physical notebook. No, this is something that needs to be extensive. This is something that you need to put your all into, because this plays into the next part. Now, the next and probably most important part that you want to take into consideration is the 50%. 50% is creating. This is actually filming. This is actually setting up your camera, setting up your lighting, set up your background. Everything you have to do to actually get on camera, that is called creating. Now, this is making your ideas that you have on your paper come to light on your screen. Now, when it comes to creating, you want to make sure that you're original, you're authentic, and you don't copy anyone else on the internet, because people will notice that. And if you're known as a copycat, then you're just not going to grow. You're not going to get anywhere. You will not build a genuine audience that will follow you through other platforms. Now, that is where it is super important. When you're creating, you're not only creating for one platform, you're creating for multiple. So for instance, a video like this, I may have here, create it and horizontally film it for my YouTube channel, but then I need to film vertical content that I can cross brand and put on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Now, when I mention creating, that is taking into consideration editing as well. Editing is a big part of the creativity process. Probably the actual filming is probably the easiest part. That's the easiest part, but making the magic come to life is when you convert it and you transfer it over to your editing software and you add music and you do cuts and edits and all these other great things and put things on the screen, you know, have a fire at the bottom of your screen, whatever you want to do to edit and make your creativity come to light. show off your creativity, that is why this percentage is so high. That is super, super important. This all plays into why you should be creating more than you consume. If you're sitting on Instagram or TikTok and you're scrolling all day, that's energy that you could be putting into editing your content or filming your content. When cross-branding onto other platforms, especially making vertical content for YouTube, Shorts, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, you want to make sure you use different sounds per platform and just a little bit switch of the editing. Not 100%, but maybe just change out the color of the words or change the font, or maybe switch up a few of the clips in the beginning so when people watch it, they don't scroll because they think, oh, I already saw this on another platform. They're going to want to still watch you on other platforms because the video format is a bit different, or the way you presented the video is a bit different. So that's just a thing to keep in mind when cross-branding onto those other platforms. Now that you have planned out all your content, created all your content, it is time to post it and promote it. Now this is the next part of the rule. This is 10% of the job. So when it comes to promoting, that literally is exactly what it means. That means sharing to, whether you're literally DMing people. I DM people my videos. Like, you're going to see my videos. You're going to see it. Like, no way, shape, or form you're going to miss my videos. You will be sent my videos. Now I know for some people that's annoying. Do you? If you don't want to do that, obviously link it to your story. That's probably the easiest way. Other than saying link in bio, link it to your story. Sometimes people don't feel like going to your page, going to your bio, going through your link tree, finding the YouTube, and then go to your latest. No, drop the link to the latest video in your story and people will click the link. You know how many people click my links on a daily basis to my story? And I know people probably get annoyed every single day I'm posting about my YouTube channel, but that's because I'm posting every single day, because consistency. But you have to make sure you do that on all platforms. Not only do you want to post a link to your video onto your story, when you post it to your story, I would recommend having either a clip from your video or a picture or your thumbnail. One of the three, or maybe all three. If you can fit all three in your story in a creative way, put all three out on there, drop the link, people will swipe up. Another thing you want to do is at least do one Instagram post maybe once a week for a video. Make a dump on Instagram and say, hey, have you guys caught up on my videos lately? X, Y, and Z, and put in maybe just images from the videos, things like that. As I mentioned before, drop those vertical contents on each platform. Change it up a little bit, but still drop them on each platform and share that vertical content on your story of that platform. Now, you want to make sure your reels are shareable where other people may want to share it on their story as well, because people love sharing reels onto their story. So definitely find a way to make sure your video is creative and engaging and make other people want to share it onto their stories. That's how I get a lot of my engagement as well. You can also do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, things like that. But it's a hit or miss. Honestly, you're paying to have people view. That doesn't mean that they're going to stay and come back. So it depends on your route and what exactly you're looking for. Me personally, I wouldn't do that too much. I'm looking to build more of an authentic audience, and I want people to find me just through my page, not by me paying for them to view my page and go to my YouTube channel or click the link in my bio. Not least, the last section of this 30-50-10-10 rule is consuming. Of course, the part that we all love. Okay, we maximize this 10% to the core. Okay, 10% of your time should be consuming. Now, this is how you get video ideas. This is how you just wind down, laugh a little, maybe consume some information, whether it's regarding like news, political stances, what's going on in the world. That's where you consume. That's where you consume your knowledge, I should say. So make sure you use this 10% wisely, because you don't want to just have this 10% full of, like, I don't know, stupid SpongeBob videos or something stupid like that. Make sure you're also balancing reality and what you consume, because you want to make sure you're very aware of current events and what's going on in the world and things like that. So that's exactly what I would recommend. As long as you follow these 4 steps, this simple rule of 30-50-10-10, then you will create more than you consume, which means that you will grow, you will be monetized, you will make that money. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys took notes. If you didn't, what is wrong with you? Obviously, rewatch the video, go back. I listed everything on the screen. I will also drop the rule down in the comment section below so you guys can see it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any suggestions for other creators, drop them below. This is a safe space for us small creators to really engage and really help each other grow and share tips and tricks and things like that as we grow together. We are the next generation of YouTube, so we might as well stick together and making sure we're coming up together. That is all for today's video. Like I said, follow me on all my social medias, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. When you hit the post notification bell, do not forget to like this video and comment down below something sweet, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.